Hello everybody, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been quite a while since I have filmed anything or even like made some sort of video, and I'll get into that in a little bit, but I want to go ahead and introduce you to the vlog. Say hello. I am happy to be back. I think it's been at least 2 months since I have done anything. I think the last thing I was filming was like a little Mother's Day thing, and then I haven't done anything since. But it has been a crazy summer. The day I'm filming this is August 5th or 6th. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, and it has been a Tuesday. But I thought I would just do a little casual week or days in my life, you know, working from home vlog. Kind of show you guys what I've been up to. Give you some updates. The big elephant in the room is this new hutch we have, or china cabinet, whatever you want to call it. Got some things to show you, you know, do a little explanation as to where I've been, but wanted to go ahead and intro the vlog. So glad you guys clicked on this video. Hopefully everything goes well and I can, you know, keep making videos and I won't take another hiatus. But anyways, come along with me for a few little days in my life. Anyways, like I said, it is Tuesday. It is the 6th, I believe. It is Tuesday, August 6th. It's currently 1 o'clock. It has been a day, let me just tell you that. So I had all plans of, you know, filming like a cute little aesthetic coffee, but I overslept. Not like I was late to work or anything, but just overslept in the sense of, you know, woke up just with just enough time to roll out of bed, make some coffee, and get to work, which is what I did, and then realized that something happened on our little server for work, and that means basically everything we did yesterday did not save. So everybody lost pretty much everything that they worked on yesterday. So that has been a whole ordeal at work. Everybody's like stressed trying to get that figured out, trying to decide, do we need to just, you know, reperform what we did, like rework everything? Is it going to get to be restored? All that. And also, I am sorry, I'm sure you can hear the air conditioning in the background. I cannot turn it off. It is so hot. I actually think, side note, that there's something wrong with our AC. So Jacob's supposed to be calling somebody, so hopefully we can get that looked at. I have a feeling we're likely going to need a new AC unit since this one's like 20 years old. I anticipate that is going to be what the cause is for that. But just for an example, please hold. It's 1 o'clock and it says our house is at 75, even though it's set to 73. It's just like, I know part of it's single pane windows. It's the summer. I think the AC is going out. This house just cannot stay cool. So we pretty much have to have like all of the blinds closed all the time. Minimize like cooking, which is crazy because that puts off a ton of heat. And then also the AC runs all the freaking time. So that's why it's a little bit dark, because I have everything closed off, because like I said, it's really hot. Anyways, I don't even know where I was going with this, but side note, I was talking about the AC. So been busy with work, trying to like problem solve, and then ended up like making a quick breakfast, and then have been on back-to-back calls. So I'm gonna try and find something for lunch. I'm not taking like a full-on lunch break today because I need to take Buddy and little kitty, who is not a little kitty anymore, to the vet tomorrow. And so I'm going to try and work through my lunch so I don't have to take as much time off for that. But that's tomorrow. So we're going to try and scrounge up probably some sort of leftover combination for lunch. And then I've got a call at 2:30, so an hour and a half. And then I just have some work I need to do. And then once I get off, I'm hoping to do like a little pick up of the house, you know, clean the kitchen. I need to fold some laundry, all of that fun stuff. And then maybe I can show you guys all of the little additions we have to our house. But that's what's going on, I guess. Let's see if I can figure out what to eat. Yeah. Okay. So Jacob took the leftovers for his lunch. So I do not have lunch, which is my fault. I did not properly plan for that this week, which is okay. So I'm literally just gonna make some freaking ramen noodles that we have. And then I think while this is cooking, I'm going to attempt to unload the dishwasher. Is anybody else like this, where like you try and time yourself like to do a task? Like while the microwave is going, you try and, I don't know, unload the dishwasher before it goes off or something? Tell me if I'm not the only one. I swear I'm not. But while this is cooking, we're gonna see if we can do a little cleaning up, which basically means unloading the dishwasher and cleaning up our breakfast. So let's get to it. It is rough to be a doggy. It is rough to be a dog. I know. This is Molly. She has definitely filled out, hello, quite a bit. She will be a year next month, and she says hello. Molly, can you say hello to the oh, okay. And then there's Buddy just saying hi. Say hello to the vlog. And then we've got, where did she go? Just need to pick up that stuff. She was just sleeping here. She is probably hiding. Oh, there is little kitty. And then we've got Senor Draco over there. Somebody is patiently or impatiently waiting for her ice. Good morning, guys. It's actually the next day. It is Thursday and it's about 10-ish in the morning. I just got off a call with my manager, so I've just been working my little heart away this morning, but we're actually getting ready to go to the vet. I am taking Buddy and little kitty, which I need to find her because I'm gonna have to wrangle her into the carrier. I'm taking 2 animals by myself because with 4 animals having to constantly go to the vet, like it feels like you're always going. So I try to I'm trying this. I'm gonna try and batch them, so to speak, if I can, to save on trips to the vet. But this will be the first time I think I've taken 2, I believe. So this should be interesting, especially since Buddy is my little scaredy cat. But anyways, we're gonna be doing that. That'll be fun and fresh. Fun and fresh, why did I just say that? That's kind of cringy actually. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Molly out, get Buddy in his harness, get all that stuff ready, because we'll be leaving probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Got to a good stopping spot at work, which is good. And then I just actually got word that all of the stuff we worked on Monday is just totally lost from the file explorer, not file explorer, but our server collapsing. I don't even know what happened, honestly. Let me not try it act like I really understand, but that's gonna suck. So basically all of our work that we did Monday's gone. So once we get back, I'll probably start by redoing that. Speaking of a little kitty, if Jacob was here, he would be so mad. She's not supposed to be on there, but she does not listen to me with that. So anyways, let's go ahead, get Molly outside to go to the bathroom, get the animals wrangled up, and go to the bath. I am back from the vet now, and I figured I would just kind of catch up with you guys while I'm prepping dinner. Jacob just found a crock pot meal, so we're just gonna throw all of this in there. I have the best husband. He got most of it ready for me yesterday, which is so nice, so I don't have to do too much because he is definitely the chef in the family. And he enjoys cooking. I do not. It is totally a chore for me. But I'm gonna season some chicken tenders while we talk, but like I said, we just got back from the vet. Little kitty got a good report. So it's just an annual exam. Hold on. Okay, sorry. We were just doing an annual exam for little kitty and Buddy. Like I said, I just try and batch them if I can, because for whatever reason, I don't love this vet that we go to. They take forever, I feel like, but anyways, doesn't matter. So she got a little report. Buddy got a good report for the most part. He's got something up with one of his eyes. I originally thought maybe it was like an eye infection, but it just doesn't seem to be going away, so I got some drops for that. But other than that, they both did really, really well. So that's good. Dropped off Draco's prescription, and then now we're back home. Like I said, I'm gonna do some dinner prep, and I'm just seasoning this chicken with salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder, just basic. But I figured while I was doing this, I could go ahead and talk to you guys about what's been going on. So I think the last video that I was filming was actually I think it was like a Mother's Day prep, so that was back in like the end of May, and I still have footage. I just don't think I ever did anything with it, so maybe I can like, I don't know, do a recap from that. But we did like some pictures for my mom for Mother's Day. They turned out really well. I'll insert a couple of those pictures here. And I do apologize for the AC. I know it's probably really loud in the background. Hopefully it's not too annoying. But they turned out really, really well. They were super, super cute. But then I sat down with my manager, kind of just like discussing goals, and she kind of like gave me a little bit of tough love and basically told me I needed to start studying for my CPA exam again because I had put that on the back burner. So I think like June 1st, I basically made this whole like study plan. This is probably like totally a lot of information. I'm sure most of you don't care, but I'm trying to study for the CPA exam to be certified public accountant. And in 2021, they changed the format of the exam. So there's 4 parts. And now instead of like the scores releasing every quarter, they're released every 6 weeks. They're now only released every quarter. And the months that you can take the exams are limited, so you can't just take it whenever like you used to. So you have to be a little more strategic with like your studying and your test taking. So I had planned, did my like whole study plan for one of the exams, and I think I had to take the exam by July. It was open the month of July, and I needed to take it by July 31st to get my scores. I want to say in like October or something, which is like a really long time when you think about it. So that was pretty much what I was doing all the time. Like that took up all of my focus. It was like after work, on the weekends, that was all I was doing, was studying. And I wasn't really getting to visit with family too much. That was my sole priority. So obviously I didn't really do any YouTube stuff because all of my free time was gone, and that was a little more important. So my schedule was set to be, or my test was scheduled to be, I want to say like July 29th or something, which is a Monday. And so I had done all my practice stuff. I was feeling super confident. And then that Thursday before, I was going to take a half day for, that way I could take one more simulated exam and do any like last minute prep over the weekend that I wanted to. And then Thursday morning, I woke up to an email that my exam had been canceled. And I was like, what? I had never even heard of this. And it wasn't like, no, you've rescheduled it, you're going to take it at this test center. No, it was just straight up canceled. And it said like weather, which we weren't even having bad weather, so I didn't really understand. So I spent that morning, of course, you know, rightfully so, like freaking out a little bit, like what is going on. I was looking up like other testing centers, but of course, since you can only take this exam the month of July, everything was booked. There was one where I could drive like 5 hours away and take it at like 6 p.m., but I didn't want to do that because, anyways. So like I called the board to try and see like what could be done. They were like, yeah, nothing can be done. That test center is out of power still from the hurricane, which we had a hurricane here a couple weeks ago, which it wasn't that big of a deal. But anyways, they were like, yeah, we're still out of power, so we can't take your test. And I was just like, so I was trying to figure anything out, and of course nothing worked out. And then I got an email, I want to say Friday, and they were like, yeah, so we rescheduled your test, but it's not until October 1st, which means because it was only open the month of July and then it was open again in October, and I was like, great. So they were like, yeah, there's nothing you can do, that's just when you're gonna have to take it. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, it just sucks because I spent so much time studying, and like, yeah, I can retain some of it, but I'm probably gonna have to like re-spend a good amount of time doing all of that, if you know what I mean. So I was a little bit frustrated with that for sure. And I had planned it to where I was gonna take that one, and then the tax portion was gonna be in September. So like I was gonna finish this one July 29th and then start studying for the tax one immediately and take that one in September. And then I was gonna get the results for both of them in like October-ish. So that just like delays everything. So then I was going back and forth. I was like, okay, well, do I wanna wait and start studying again for that one? Do I wanna try and cram the tax one in still by September? But then that means I would only have like 3 weeks before I had to take the newly rescheduled one. So I'm sure that was like a lot of information. I don't know if it really made any sense, but long story short, I was gone studying for my CPA exam that I didn't get to take. So I decided to take a little bit of a break. I took like a week to just decompress, basically. I was pretty upset at myself, and because I had been spending so much time studying, like other areas of the house were like really neglected. So I spent like a good bit just deep cleaning and doing some organization and just trying to get my life back together. I spent one of the days with my grandma. We just had a day to us, so we got to spend some time together, which was really nice. So that was good. I'm trying to make the best of the situation, and that's just kind of the hand I was dealt. So we're just going for it. But that is, long story short, where I have been. Now I'm gonna go put this chicken in the crock pot really quickly. So anyways, we are back on trying to get back into like a little routine, start filming, doing all that fun stuff again. I know I'll have to start studying again soon. That's coming up. So we'll kind of figure out, maybe I can better plan. Then hopefully, since I've already done like the bulk of the studying now, it'll kind of come back to me again, and it won't be like having to learn it all for the first time, if you know what I mean. All right, so we got that ready. But meanwhile, while I was studying, Jacob actually finished his lean-to finally. So I'll have to show you guys that because it turned out really well. I think he did a good job. He did it almost all by himself, which I'm really proud of him for that, because I know it was something out of his comfort zone, but I think it's a good skill that he learned, so that's good. That's pretty much all that's been going on. So in a little bit, I'm gonna get back to work because it's 2 o'clock now. I'll show you guys after dinner, or after work, the hutch and then the lean-to, because they look really cool. But let's go ahead, redo our to-do list, check some stuff off, make an afternoon plan. And I think, like I said, I'm gonna start with redoing the stuff that I lost my progress on Monday, and then we'll kind of make a plan for the rest of the day. But I've got about 3.5 hours left of work, so we're gonna power through, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so once again, I do apologize for the air conditioning, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the hutch that I found. So this is her in all her glory. Let's go zoom you out a little bit. I actually got I got it from a resale shop maybe like a week or 2 ago, and it came with like little glass doors. I'll insert a picture here so you guys can see it. That had like this little floral design, and it wasn't my favorite thing ever, but I got this for now. I definitely want to refinish it. Like, I want to change out these handles, and then I am contemplating staining it, painting. I'm not too sure yet, just because that is such a commitment. If you've been here for a while, you would know that this like reddish, is it pine wood? I don't really know, is like not my favorite thing ever. This is actually pretty close to what our mantle over there was that I stained, so it's kind of funny that I have this big piece, but I feel like it really kind of fills up this area a little bit better, especially the height of it. So I'm pretty happy with it, and I also like that we were able to kind of decorate it with stuff that we already have. So like these up here were old little containers that Jacob's got from different like thrift stores and antique shops. He loves older things like this, so this is like right up his alley. His aunt and grandma also will look for stuff like that for him as well. So I thought that was really cute. And then same over here, like this is some of the older stuff, and then we have like these little enamel, almost like camping cups, and then like I just put this old picture of me and my grandparents up here. Oh, and it also has a light, which is really cute. I don't know if I'll be able to reach to turn it on. I don't know, I can't really reach it. And then like over here we have some of our just more decorative liquor. And then I did these little pictures over here. So this is Jacob when he was a baby with his aunt. That's our wedding with his grandmothers. This little cute cow thing that I had forever. I got from Tractor Supply. This actually used to be up there on one of our shelves. And then this picture of me and Jacob's sister during her wedding. This is like another antique thing Jacob had. And then down here we just put some cookbooks. And then this vase I actually thrifted at Goodwill a while ago and have just been holding on to it. And so I thought that was super cute here. And then I added these flowers, which are actually from our wedding centerpieces that we did, so I've held on to them. So I thought that was a little cute homage. And then this is a picture of me and Jacob at an Astros game. Some more like little decorative alcohol stuff, little mixer, ice bucket. And then I have this, I want to print out a frame of some sort, I just don't know what yet. And then it's just got these cute little drawers. We don't really have anything in them. And then like all this cabinet space down here. And then we just put like all of our old bar cart stuff down there. I do think I'm gonna get one of those like little child lock things because I do want to like protect that when my niece and nephews come. But overall I'm really happy with how this looked, and I think it fills up the space a lot better. So that was a good find, and we ended up getting it for like 60 bucks, which is really cool. I'm gonna show you guys Jacob's lean-to that he built by himself. Now, I will say his dad has decided to add signs, so not most of these signs actually aren't even Jacob's. It's just what his dad wanted, and he's just kind of pleasing him. But here is what the lean-to look like. So this is our little barn that we were building it off of. He's got this little table in here that he built, and then all those rafters and stuff. So it's a nice little work area for him. Unfortunately, he hasn't gotten to use it too much because it's been so dang hot. But I mean, it's a cute little space. We've got chairs over here, all his welding stuff. And his little dartboard that we're gonna hang up eventually. And then we're gonna put a TV in that corner and then some fans out here as well. But we'd also like to add some concrete over here for him to be able to work on the vehicles. But it's not much, but it's cool to say that, you know, he built it pretty much all by himself with a little bit of help from me and his dad. And it was fairly inexpensive, which is nice. But this is what she looks like. It's actually pretty big.